Rangers could be on the verge of a significant shake-up in their defensive ranks, with fresh developments pointing towards a major move edging closer to completion. Behind the scenes, negotiations are advancing, key meetings are set, and the outcome could have a lasting impact on the squad's balance heading into a crucial run of fixtures. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Real Betis have confirmed that promising young defender Nobel Mendy is on the brink of leaving the club, with Rangers emerging as clear front-runners to secure his signature. The 20-year-old, regarded as one of the most exciting defensive prospects in Spanish football, is expected to become Russell Martin's 10th signing of a busy summer window. The Ibrox club are reportedly ready to part with around £3.5 million to bring the left-sided defender to Glasgow, underlining their intent to strengthen key areas ahead of the season's most pivotal stretch. Mendy's rise has not gone unnoticed, with fellow La Liga outfit Rayo Vallecano also credited with interest. However, reports in Spain suggest the Senegalese youngster has already made up his mind. His sights are firmly set on pulling on the blue shirt of Rangers. Speaking at a press conference, Betis sporting director Manu Fajardo confirmed that 2 significant bids have been lodged and that a resolution could come quickly. As of today, we have 2 formal offers from 2 major clubs, Fajardo revealed. The player's willingness will be important. We hope to finalize the deal in the next few hours. If completed, the move would add further depth and versatility to Martin's defensive options, while also signaling Rangers' continued focus on investing in youthful high-potential talent. All signs now point towards a swift conclusion, with Mendy seemingly just a signature away from making the switch to Ibrox. Should the deal go through as expected, it would mark another statement of intent from Rangers in a summer of heavy recruitment, and potentially hand Russell Martin a long-term solution on the left side of his defense. Now in a huge defender deal, Yeft's time at Rangers appears to be drawing to a close, with reports suggesting a decisive meeting in London could confirm his departure. The Brazilian left-back arrived at Ibrox from Fluminense last year, following a European loan spell with APOL. His attacking flair and potential were clear from the outset, but defensive lapses have been a recurring talking point. Those concerns saw right-back Max Aarons start this season in Yeft's position, although the 20-year-old reclaimed the role for recent fixtures against Victoria Plzen and Dundee. Now, according to Brazilian outlet UOL, a preliminary verbal agreement is in place for Yeft to return home with Palmeiras. The proposed deal would see him sign a 5-year contract with the reigning Brazilian champions. With Rangers set to face Aloha Athletic in the Premier Sports Cup last 16 this weekend, before a high-stakes Champions League playoff against Club Brugge, Thursday's meeting in London, attended by a Rangers representative, could bring his 56-game spell at Ibrox to an official end. Palmeiras are reportedly confident the transfer will be finalised in time for Yeft to join them next week. When Yeft signed during Philippe Clement's tenure, with Niels Koppen still in charge of recruitment, expectations were high. Clement called him an exciting young defender and expressed confidence he could play a big part in our squad moving forward. Koppen described him as a player we have been interested in for a number of months and crucial to planning for the future. Yeft himself hailed the move as a fantastic opportunity to take his career to the next level. But that bright beginning is dimmed. Russell Martin, now in charge, faces a dilemma at left back. He has already admitted Aarons is not a long-term fix, yet both Yeft and Ridvan Yilmaz are being linked with exits. What once looked like the start of a long-term Ibrox career for Yeft now seems destined to end with a handshake and a flight back to Brazil. If the move is finalised, it will close the chapter on a short but eventful spell in Glasgow, leaving Rangers to reshuffle their options on the left flank. For Yeft, it would mark a return home and a fresh start with one of Brazil's biggest clubs. While for Russell Martin, it signals yet another decision to be made in a position still searching for stability. It's a shame it hasn't worked out for Jeff Day at Rangers. He seemed like a promising addition to the squad when he arrived with lots of potential. Rumours of a switch to Chelsea in the winter doubled down on the potential of the Brazilian. But since then, it has been downhill, and it doesn't seem like it will pick up again anytime soon. Let me know your thoughts. Before we get into our next story, if you haven't already and you are enjoying today's video, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Thank you, let's get back into the video. In other news, Gio Reyna could be set for one of the most unexpected transfer twists of the summer, with Rangers tipped as the ideal destination for the Borussia Dortmund playmaker. And the man championing the move, none other than Freddie Adu, the original US football prodigy, who believes Ibrox could be the launchpad Reyna needs to reignite his career. Reyna, son of former Rangers favourite Claudio Reyna, has endured a frustrating spell in Germany. Over the past year, his game time at Dortmund has been limited, yielding just 1 goal and 2 assists, a stark drop for a player once seen as the future of American soccer. For Adu, the solution is clear: leave Dortmund and do it now. As far as Gio goes, I'm the biggest fan, Adu told Unibet Online Casino. For the US national team, his skill set is so incredibly needed and pivotal to our success. We need a player like him in the midfield. I've always sung his praises, but seeing his situation now, oh man, it breaks my heart. He's so talented, yet it just hasn't worked out for him at Dortmund. Adu, who knows all too well the pressures of being a teenage sensation, believes that chasing the prestige of a big club can sometimes come at the expense of playing time, and that's exactly where Reyna finds himself now. Sometimes as players, we want to be at big clubs, but if it's not working out, you've got to find somewhere you're a key part of the team. At Rangers, he'd get that. He'd be on the pitch week in, week out, growing and improving. You don't get better by sitting on the bench. You can train all day, but it's games that take you to the next level. For the 22-year-old, the stakes couldn't be higher. With the 2026 World Cup on home soil fast approaching, Adu sees regular football as essential to Reyna's development and believes Rangers would offer him the platform and the trust he needs to thrive. I do think he's good enough to be a regular starter for Rangers, Adu added. When you're not constantly looking over your shoulder after a mistake, you can play with freedom. That's when you see the best version of a player. For Gio, this could be the move that sets him up perfectly for the World Cup, and this is a massive year for him. From the Bundesliga bench to the roar of Ibrox, if Adu's vision comes true, Reyna's career could be about to take a dramatic new turn. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.